welcome to the Untitled Anarchist Seagull channel. Right. I'm on autofocus. Do your thing, please. Yes. Now, some of you may have noticed, of the handful of people who are watching this, at the moment anyway, that this isn't my usual look. Actually, I'm going to take this jacket off because it's too bloody warm for jackets. This, however, is what I do like to wear when I'm going to the pub, something I haven't done in a very, very long time. However, I recently learned something that opened my eyes. People who were there for the stream last night will already have seen this, but recently I have become privy to the revolutionary wisdom of respected comrade Caleb Muppet. Respected comrade Caleb Muppet, this isn't just a culture. This is apparently revolutionary practice. He has decided because he learned from the past that the true revolutionaries who see an idea forward. And thus, in homage to the respected comrade Caleb Muppet, I have decided to dress in what is apparently a revolutionary fashion. I can say it's not that early. It's very interesting. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, I'm not even sure what the hell. Okay. Okay, that's the video Okay. Just checking. Now I can't find the bloody audio. There we go. That's the setting I needed. Turn that down. Okay. Always something with bloody technology. Now, actually, I'll turn this down. It's louder for me than it is for you, because that is a separate setting. Now, I thought doing things a little bit differently this time, apart from just taking the piss out of KL. Respected Red Caleb Muppet by I'm changing my work for the evening. But yeah. There's a book that I have I'd like to just sort of recommend for the chess section here. So I'm gonna just pull up an analysis board here. Tools. Analyse board. It's called Tactics and Catastrophes in the Chess Opening. And it's a really interesting book if you're looking to find out different ways how you can win and, well, also lose in the first 15 moves of the game. It's games played by top players, like GMs and IMs and other kinds of Ms. that were decided within 15 moves or less. And so I just wanted to show you one of these. There's a whole series of these books. There's something like 10 of them, grouped by different openings. The one I have here is flank openings, because it includes the English, which is what I play. Okay, so here's the game. Okay, so let's open up this analysis board. Let me make sure I can see chat and test chat as well. Make sure that chat is actually going to go through this restream thing, because I'm always a little bit nervous about technology. So this is a game played in Maceió. Not sure. Where is that? In Brazil, in Maceió, in the coastal state of Maceió, Alagoas, Brazil. Between P. Jatoba de Oliveira Reis and F. Aldebs. Oh, there's a Debs in there, that's good, that's thematic. So this was played in 2011, between two players rated 2379 and 2497 respectively, and it was nonetheless decided in almost no move. So let's see now. So first we start out with c4, always a wonderful thing to start out with, my personal favorite, and black plays knight f6. Now this is all just fairly standard English theoretical line. g3, and then black throws in this sort of nod to the symmetrical English, which is annoying. of c5. Now next comes fianchetto, that light squared bishop. And black replies with e6. Now, to which white responds with knight f3. This is all very standard so far. And now we go for a6. Also, this is also a known move. I've spent, like, the past few weeks just learning all sorts of English theory just because I want to get better at that opening because it wins me a lot of games, more than it loses me, which still do to do a bit better because I lose in a lot of ridiculous ways. But, yeah. So, we play a6, again, a known move, nothing unusual so far, and then knight c3, another very well-known move. And b6. Okay. Now, this I don't think I've actually seen before, at least not in any kind of top games. Because the thing about b6 is that potentially, if you move this knight anywhere, you've got a discovery on the rook, and it's hanging. So that may end up being important later, we'll find out soon enough. So b6, s6 is d4. C takes, captures, knight takes d4, and then we'll play rook to a7. Getting the rook out of harm's way, at least provisionally. Now white takes the opportunity of castles, and black plays bishop e7. So far, let's see, what's the engine telling me? Who's this position good for? So far, okay. 1.5 in white's favor, which is nice, but not decisive. So now bishop e7, play e4. The engine tells me is the best move. And d6. Now bring out this dark squared bishop to e3 and black castles. And then white plays queen e2. So the only thing unusual about this setup so far is that this b6 move and the rook is in a kind of an awkward place, although I guess it's one way to develop it, but okay. So, now black plays rook to c7, threatening this c4 pawn, although it's currently defended by the queen. And white plays rook f to d1. It's always handy to have your rook on the same file as the opposition's queen, certainly. Now, black played knight b to d7. Now, knights protecting each other, generally not great. Now, white plays f4. White's taking up a fair bit of space here, while black's got sort of a hedgehoggy thing going on. A lot of these in the English in this book deal with black playing some kind of hedgehog thing. Now, f4, queen to e8. Queen's on the same file. And white now does a pawn break by playing e5. Now let's see what the engine tells us about this whole setup here. Okay. Point 2. Now, you get plus 0.2 by just getting out of bed if you're playing for white. Okay. Can you see the engine evaluation on here? Yes, more or less. Let's say 0.4, so nothing too exciting yet. .8. Now this b6 move already jumps from 0.8 to 1.4 in white's favor, because now that rook is actually in a pretty vulnerable situation. Okay. Okay, actually doesn't really. And now it jumps up to 2.4 just after that e8 move. And on move 14, black resigned because apparently he's losing a piece after, let's see, 14. Turn the engine off for the moment. E5, D takes E5, F takes E5, Knight takes E5, and then Bishop to F4. Yes. It's either the Knight's going or the Rook's going. And the most compensation black's gonna get is. So some of these are really, and some of these are pretty epic disasters, and some of them are a little bit more low-key. You don't see a disaster because the player who experienced it ends up resigning beforehand. But it's a really interesting series, and if you want to find out good moves to play and also not to play in the opening, different ways that you or your opponent can completely fuck up their game, it's a really good book and I highly recommend it. It is by, what's this author's called? Oh, come on. Karsten Hansen. Hey! How are you? Glad you could join me. You're the first today. The way I do this, I don't get a whole lot of viewers at the moment. But, so I just sort of use this, go for an hour and a half, and if nobody shows up, then at the very least I've got content that I can just cut together as videos, like taking the piss out of Caleb Muppet and PragerU has been a mainstay, and the rest of it is like chess and Geoguessr. I was thinking of starting out, and I just play a chess game. How's your day going? Just a wee rapid. And can you hear me okay? Okay. Pro tip, there's a whole lot of interchangeability between the English and the Sicilian. Okay, hyper-accelerated dragon, which is the equivalent of the line that I play in the English as well. Excellent. What was long about it? No, that's not it. We're playing knight c3 first. Next, I mean, not knight c3, knight c6. Oh, okay, thank you. Push e6, because I believe I'm about to win this game very quickly. This is an example of a tactic or catastrophe in the chess opening that no highly rated player who isn't, like, on the mushrooms. Oh, well, no, they actually played it a little bit better than expected. That's fine. Hi, Rahul. First time watching? Glad you could join us. I get so few viewers who don't know me that I'm always excited when somebody actually finds me who I didn't like specifically email to come and check it out. Doesn't happen very often. Okay. That pawn is important to my whole structure here. Ah, well, there's probably better quality chess being played live right now, let me just tell you. But, yeah, there is chess being played, and, yeah, I will hope to make it entertaining. I just did a little chess book review for a thing on, that I've been reading, a series about disasters and tactics in the chess opening. Oh, sorry. كان مشكلة هي أودي أسكر فيه سو अभी बेहतर है क्या? Well, I got a match going on, but after this, I'd love one. Okay, what's he played? He's castled. So... Oh no, I've castled. He's not done anything yet. Is the volume better now? Ah, there we go, finally. Yes, I did. मैं थोड़ी हिंदी बोल लेती हूँ. Ah, tabarnak. 말이라도 따르리 온손이만 끝까지 들어. Wait a second, have I got any other way to take that? No, I haven't, so I'm just gonna pin this again. Okay, this isn't going to be good. I'm gonna be down 2/3 of a piece. I've still got some action on the F file. Yes, it always surprises people. My Hindi is very limited, but I know enough to surprise people by using it. Okay, we're gonna open up this F file. तो क्या मैं ओके, हिंदी में बात कीजिए। शायद मैं मुझे समझ नहीं जाऊंगा. I may not understand all of it, but we can always have a go. कोशिश तो कर सकते हैं. आप तो कहाँ से ये चैनल को देख रहे हैं? Oh, well, I had a friend in school a very long time ago who was a Hindi speaker, and she taught me Devanagari, and she taught me, some basic phrases like bakwas. And I always wanted to learn more. It's an interesting language, and there's so many others that are similar to it. That you learn one, you've already got a good start on others. Like with Hindi, there's Marathi, Farsi that is so similar. That so and it's just a language that's always kind of fascinated me. Plus, easier to understand Indian movies if you understand the language the screenplay is in. Okay, we are not going to move that knight and hang my queen. Oh, hang the queen and the bishop. Wow, that would be lovely. Yes. As I said, there is chess here. शतरंज वहाँ पर शतरंज है. गुड शतरंज नहीं हो, शायद गुड अच्छा शतरंज नहीं होगा, पर herhalde शतरंज तो है. No, I lived in Wales for a time, but so next door. But no, I'm right now in the U.S. No, I don't get up early enough to do this at this hour English time. That hour, I'm just going to bed, in fact. Okay. Open up a little discovery on this queen. I mean, I'm only down a piece and a pawn. I've recovered from much worse positions. Actually, all of my games yesterday, I blundered more pieces than that, and I still came out winning. Because just because you stuff up does not mean that the other player is not going to do the same. Yes, once I finish this one, I would love a match. Okay, what am I thinking here? I'm thinking I want to protect this pawn because I want to sort of advance these a little bit on the king side and try to get some kind of counterplay. And plus, maybe I can break up this pawn structure, get something going on the queen side. Oh, okay. Now there is potentially something going on, opening up a line to the king like that. Those other two pawns are hanging. I can get myself 3 passed pawns in a second if I play this right. Ah! It's always fascinated me. I mean, I learned the game in school, and then didn't really do much of anything with it for a long time. And then somebody actually, this is like 10, 15 years ago, I met somebody and she actually started teaching me properly. I knew how the pieces moved and everything, but I didn't know anything about openings or, the value of the pieces, any of that sort of thing. And she started teaching me that and, tactics and stuff like that. And I enjoyed that even more. Actually, and sort of very on and off kind of thing. And I just sort of on and off feel a level of inspiration to try to get even better. So, like, this past year, I've been, with quarantine and self-isolation and all that wonderful buckboss, I haven't had a whole lot else to do, so I just kind of decided, why not, I need to protect that E7 square, because I think that's what's coming next. I've just kind of found one thing to work on after another since I've just had bugger all else to do. And, I learned how to make really good pizza, for example. And I've learned to play the English opening actually quite nicely. I don't play as well as black, but with white, I win more than I lose. With black, I'm not bad. It's kind of 50-50, but I just have a much better understanding of what's going on when I'm playing white, because I just understand the theory a lot better. Oh, that's very clever, Red Jacobus. I think we're going to have to... Yes, you can bugger off, Red Jacobus. Oh, yeah. I mean, I have definitely improved. I mean, and I've just recently been reading some interesting books where... that point out the degree to which you can take, English theoretical lines and actually play them as part of a Sicilian. And that's been very useful stuff, because, it's a lot easier than trying to come up with... no, I still have to protect that E7 square. I'm always continually improving. Kaizen. If I'm not working on, chess stuff, I'm working on languages, and I'm not doing that, I'm doing some other thing. This is a multilingual stream. There are other languages I speak way better than I speak Hindi. A lot of other languages that I speak way better than I speak Hindi. But, yeah, I'm always kind of working on one or other of those, too. Oh, wait a second. Did you just hang your queen for me? Thank you so much. See, this is why I don't resign. I completely ruined my position, and somebody else decides they enjoy ruining their... they thought that I made ruining the one's position look so exciting that they had to try it for themselves. Oh, please, push this pawn. Push this pawn, then I got a nice little Oh, hell. Oh, well, that works too. You want to hang your rook? Oh, my pronunciation. Okay. There's a resignation. Where do you want to play? Chess.com or Lead Chess? I can go either way. My pronunciation's really good. I'm really good at picking up, like, phonetics and pronunciations of things. But, like, my vocabulary is really, really limited. Although I learned just from watching, like, Bollywood movies that it's possible to sort of sound like you speak better Hindi than you actually do by just sort of throwing... that's E-L-I-S-E-R-H. I'll write it in there. Send me a challenge, and I will accept. You know, in like Indian movies, they're always just sort of throwing random English into the middle of Hindi sentences, and if you manage to get the rhythm right on that, it actually sounds like you speak it way better than you actually do. And I'll be right back in literally 1 second. My full screen camera. Yes, okay. You're Danny Cruz, I assume? Okay. Yes, I get to play white. I have a second camera that I use when I cut this stuff into videos for content, so that I have like full screenshots of myself. And that one, it'll only take 30 minutes of video at a time, so I have to go and get that set up again. Okay, perfect. And we have whispers of the symmetrical English combined with this d6 move. Okay. 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 Speed castle. Opening up the B file. Oh, well, if that wasn't an invitation to move over to D5, I don't know what was. Did not notice that I had nearly hung that lovely rook of mine. Having done sun. Okay, let's get some backup for D5 so I don't lose this wonderful botanic structure I got going here. Oh. Okay, bugger it. Okay, we are opening the F file. Oh, that was bad. And that's why that was bad. Bullets. Right. 젠장. 그렇지. Ah, good game. Oh, I have definitely played better games than that one. Can't believe I hung my queen like that. Well, actually, I totally can believe it, because that is, like, basically the main reason I lose anything, is that I sort of randomly hang something carelessly. Yeah, well played. Would you fancy a rematch? Okay, let's do it. Benespulje. My lead chess is set to Frisian. I've yet to settle on a good thing to play against d4. Usually I just play d5, but I've decided that I actually really am not all that happy with how that ends up working out. So I've decided to do sort of a d6 thing and see if I can kind of Sicilianize it from there. I just got Batsford's Modern Chess Openings. There must be something in there about what to play, about ideas for what to play against d4. I need to just look at it at some point. Yeah, one of the million things. There's gotta be something more thought out than what I'm doing right now. Yes. Well, I play flank openings. I try to get the center from the flanks. It's just that you've got, you've managed very, well to, play two early moves that I find the most annoying to play against, and that's c5 and d4. So, I don't really have anything I've ever settled for when it comes to when it comes to 1d4 when I'm playing black. So I'm just making this up as I go along. Okay, yeah, not too happy with that. We did it. This closed structure annoys me. It's way too early to be playing d4, but I've decided why not. I'm sure there are plenty of reasons why not, and the engine will eventually tell me them when I go back to analyze this. Actually, no. Okay. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Okay. Okay. 조론종을 타요 네 삶을 빛내준 그대 세상에 불어오는 불 Okay, let's see if we can't make the king's side look a little bit redecorated. I always like to. This does not solve my irritating little e4 pawn problem here. At the very least, make this as impassable for white as it is for me. Oh, wait. Okay. What's a thought? A thought that was clearly noticed by others. Yes. Temporarily closing the central eye will work out a good way to open it. Well. Don't know if that was a good way to open it, but it does contribute to an opening of sorts. I thought it was trade queens. 내 삶을 빛내준 그대 Oh, that sucks. On the other hand... think I actually want to take that. How the hell did I end up being the one to time out there? Yes, good game. I'm reaching the close of this. I've only got about 15 minutes to go. Would you like one more? Yeah, I'm up for it. 기갑시다. 니 спільє. 하나의 대가족. We're playing. This looks very much like the hedgehog you're playing here. The cutest name ever for a chess opening. Well, a hedgehog with a little protruding pawn chain. A hedgehog that needs a haircut. Oh shit, I could have taken that, it was hanging. Oh no. Tabarnak. See, I actually saw that and played it anyway. These are the things I work on. Like, you're not doing that, not seeing why something's a really bad move and then somehow playing it anyway. Oh, you have EG. Bloody hell. Okay, good game, and oh, well, I got 7 minutes. Why not? What the fuck is that? Oh, daily? No, I stream twice a week. Friday and Saturday nights, 11:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Time. That's U.S. Eastern Time. Okay. that pawn there. 기쁘게 지와 낮과 붓 바로 새겼다 우리의 운명은 지간 기빠 영영의 폭풍을 해주었소라. 우리의 달이 큰일 났어. Okay, my position is looking more and more scuffed by the minute. We've got a lot of pawns. We'll find a way to do something with all those pawns. I might have something. And with that, I say good night. This is time to wrap up. It's now just after 1 in the morning, but I will be back on Friday and Saturday, and yes, very good game, well played. And if you check back in the channel, you'll find that I often just cut stuff out of these that is good for content, so there will be interesting stuff throughout the week. And I will be back? Oh, I never do. I really never do, that's why I never resign. But you will find me, you'll find interesting stuff all through the week until Friday when I'm back at roughly 11:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. Nomoshkor.